Welcome to the Rick Bork channel, where the beer's always cold, language fucking sucks, my shit's always broken, and your opinion doesn't matter. Borkfest 2022 is July 29th and 30th, so come on over and have a beer and have a good time, and you can regret yourself later. Alright, so we went to Squatch's place, and as always, he comes through in the clutch. So I already traced the sediment bowl out on this. We're going to go slightly larger. And then our marks. We're going to cut this fucker just minty. How's that? Oh, not so bad. Of course, we need to get a little shaving on there so we can get the chit on the inside, eh? So that's why we have that fucker left. So we can kind of half-ass line it up. And then give us a little on the inside diameter, and we'll shave the outside just a little bit to fit accordingly. But I know it's got to be pretty near where I'm at, so pretty damn close. A little fine tuning here. Go see if that fits on the bottom of the housing. That's got to be pretty close. It ain't perfectly round, but let's go see. So what I'm looking for is a pretty darn snug fit right up in here, and we're gonna have to trim just a little bit more off the outsides of this, and then it should fit right in there. Now you probably can't see in here as good as I can, but that gasket fits in there perfect now. We get our sediment bowl in here. Now this new gasket material is a little bit thicker, so she doesn't have quite the same clearance that it did before. The margin of error is not very high here with that line on there, where our margin of error is pretty slim. Otherwise that would swing out of the way a little bit further. There, we got it. All right, let's see if we still have a leak. hopefully we got enough to fill up the sediment bowl. There's not that much in the tank right now. That's why you only see it trickling down like that. But that way we're not putting that much gas into the sediment bowl either. Nope, I don't have to fill the sediment bowl yet. We're gonna dump a little bit more fuel in this thing, and then we'll see what happens here if we can get some fuel down to the curb. And this is 91 non-ox. $4 fucking a gallon, but whatever. I'm gonna put about an 80 to 1 two-stroke oil in it just to give it a little cushion on the valves. Kerosene had a little bit more cushion on them. If this doesn't have hardened seats in it, you take the risk of pounding out seats. So assuming that our fuel line's not plugged, we should have fuel at the curb now, or we need to turn our valve over there. And right now, we don't have anything coming in, so we're going to take and turn our valve. I'm assuming we might have a restriction, because no fuel at the carburetor won't make her pop. No matter which way we turn this valve, unless that does it. Nope. Perhaps our seat is stuck too. So we're going to go ahead and crack this line up here on the bowl and see if we get any gas coming out. No fuel. There's fuel. That means fuel should be coming over here to our carburetor. Or our needle and seat are stuck to let it in. Because right now we don't have any. Sometimes tapping on that will get the seat to pop loose. I'm guessing that's what our problem is. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this line off over here again. And I'm gonna try to put a little air pressure, just a little bit. Make sure we got seems like we do, but that's not very much right there. So we're gonna use our beer glass. Yeah, see, when you snap it over, so it's got to be facing down. Anywhere else, it's not letting fuel out. You can see it's not dirty fuel. It's got a little two-stroke in it. So it's got to be pointing straight down. And then we can hopefully build a bowl on the carb here. Otherwise, that's all it takes to shut the fuel off of this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bowl back off. I was gonna take the line off here, but it doesn't seem as though that's going to cooperate, so we'll set this down here. I need to get a light, take a better look. It seems as though the seat is stuck. And I probably should have looked at that before, but I got a little anxious when I seen that the bowl was clear, so it's quarter to 9 right now. I kind of wanted to see if this sumbitch would start tonight or not. Well, I probably will after the live stream. We'll do a live stream for a hot minute. So that means like 30 minutes, but whatever. So there, that seat sticks. Will it stick all the time? I don't know. So this fuel line probably restricted. Not anymore. Strap your lips around it and blow, Rick. So I'm not entirely sure what the should look in the manual how this valve wants to work, but now that we have our float should be free. Oh yeah,
So that's good. Yeah, the damn thing wants to stick though. Hearing it popping down like that. Okay. Okay. We got fuel in the bowl. All right. Well, good Saturday afternoon. What are you doing today, Ricky Dicky? Well, had to do that job thing this morning, so that was dumb. I went and ran to the hardware store in Sandstone, picked up a fucking humidifier for the bedroom, so I don't feel like I'm fucking dying every day. Hopefully. And then some chores. Still gotta do the rest of the chores. We gotta cut some firewood too, but I went to Jensen Tractor and got some parts for the old John Deere. Walked in there, told them what I need. They walked right over to it, picked it up, said, here you go. Perfect. You don't need to order shit online. Support local business, right? So, we needed a gasket for the float bowl on that carburetor. Gasket kit is CGK 36A from Tisco. Contents from the USA, packaged in the USA. Fucking mint. It's $5. $5. Come on now. All right. So we're gonna get that gasket out of there. We'll probably put the new seal on the bolt that we need to, and get this thing put together. Okay. New gasket installed on that bolt. The bowl gasket is a little bit tricky to get where you want it to be, actually. It kind of press fits into the groove. Semi press fits into the groove. This one is just a little bit too wide for that groove. And I want to see if it's outside diameter, inside diameter that makes the difference here. Or if we can get it to go in there. Work that little bastard in there. Boy, that thing's got to be close. Well, I'm going to work with this thing a little bit and I'll bring you back. Alright, so here's what I did. If you can see that right there, I took the scissors on my Leatherman and I trimmed off that 1/16 of an inch off the outside. So is it because it's the wrong gasket? Maybe. Is it because the die on their cutter is getting a little dull and it makes the gasket a little bit bigger than what it needs to be? Maybe. Is it a combination of the two? Who fucking knows? Either way, that should work. Now the gasket that they had for the bolt looked a little weird, but I think it'll still work. So we want to make sure we're seating in that pretty good. Heater done. Gutter did. We don't want to over tighten anything here, so. And if it weeps, then we try to snug it up a little bit more, but otherwise, let her be. So now, let's see if we can get some fuel going to the carb. I can see it flowing through the sediment bowl over here. So that's a good sign. And it's not running all over the damn place, so that's an even better sign. We got a little, oh maybe not. I might be mistaken. Crack that petcock. Yep, we got fuel. I'm happy about that. Smells good. Perfect. Uh-oh. See, now we're starting to weep again. Okay. So we're not seated completely. See that? Oh, we gotta figure that out. I'm just gonna let some of that drain down right from the start, so that way we're not getting it all over the damn place. I'll make sure it seats in there. It's closer, but still leaks. It doesn't seem like it wants to seal the bowl all the way. I don't know if our gasket's not seating or what. Let that drain down, we'll take it back off and see if our gasket's not sitting in the groove correctly or what's going on there. Just probably working on this old stuff. Just gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue. Sometimes I virtually have none. The leak, you can see it's got enough of a weep that it just gets a little bit of moisture trailing down it. Yeah. Okay. Well, is it enough that I'm worried about it? Not yet. We got gas running out here though. So that means our fucking float must be stuck. Yeah. Our float's not working if that's where we're getting gas into. Gas all the way up here. That's not gonna work. Shut that shit off. Drain it out. Right now. Come on. Damn it. Open that up. Fuck's sake. Okay. Well, that means we're gonna be pulling the spark plugs back out of this thing because we just fucking flooded the fuck right out of it, so we don't want to be hydrolocking it. The damn float should have been working. And it moves free, but apparently the seat isn't seated anymore. When we're filling the fuel up to there, it's coming out of that. That won't work. Not at all. So that means all of this is full. So that's not a good sign. Spark plug, we'll take that one out. So the problem is that fuel level's getting too high in that bowl. That shouldn't have fuel sitting on it anyway other than slosh factor. So I went in here, I took the float off. And if you listen, damn thing's full of fuel. So, there it is. If you can see that in the light, it's cracked. Well, that keeps the damn thing from floating and shutting the fuel off because the damn float just sinks to the bottom. So I'm not opposed to trying to braze the damn thing. Oh, I can see the crack in it. If we get it emptied out, get the fuel out of it, dry it out, we'll see if we can solder this thing up.
be easy enough to test once we're yeah, fuck. Damn it. All right, bring it back.